independent. I don't think, we have no liabilities, no problems, and we help each other. If someone messed up or gets stuck, you got to be there to help your brother. So at the end of the day, we do what we got to do, and I think, we're one of the best defensive teams in the country.
That was one of the biggest shots, this season, for any team. With that being said, how long did you guys, celebrate before it was time to get ready for this weekend?
Definitely that night. We, enjoyed it, the whole plane ride back home, and when we got back here, just like it was still crazy. But at the same time, the next day it's time for, a great team, that's on a great streak right now. I think they were winning 4 out of 5 of the last game, but just to get a great squad that's coming into the Braves lane, and that we know it's going to be a dogfight.
Jeremy, 3 games in 7 days with everything up for grabs for you guys. What's important to stay locked in and just handle it step by step, versus trying to get it all at once, if that makes sense?
Just one game at a time. Obviously, trust the process. Trust what the coaches are saying, the scouting reports, and our schemes of what's going on, and just enjoy it. Obviously, don't think too much about it. Game by game, do what you're supposed to do, and trust in yourself, in your team.
You guys have proven that. Obviously, you win 13 in a row. That proves a little bit of that. And the Illinois, Purdue, Michigan stretch, and Maryland just kind of proves that. How have you guys been able to do that this year in terms of just staying in the moment? I guess even when once things have gotten, the stakes have gotten bigger, the games have gotten bigger.
Really, just after the game, it's a new game, so you can't really get too high or too low on the game, whether you win or lose. You got to still move. You got to keep moving on, and every day is basically a new day, especially after the game. You got to get ready for the next team, and you just really got to stay focused. You got to have a whole new mindset. You got a new team, new players that you got to lock into and scatter report and focus on. So you can't really get too caught up in the old stuff in the past.
Players never come into a season like we're just going to be okay this year. But when did it click for you like we could win a Big Ten title? Like maybe we're that good. When do you think that sort of idea took root for you?
Definitely after, Maui. We won our first couple games, and then we played Kansas basically down to the wire. We made some mistakes down the stretch, but after we came back from Maui and we was on a roll, we rolling, and it's like, next game we win it. We kind of have that flow, have that energy, that team vibe, and our goal is to, try to go undefeated, but obviously that's a hard task, but that was something we looked forward to and was trying to get.
Is there an excitement when you got a week away to win a title here? I mean, when you're in this position this late in the season, just what's sort of the mood around things right now?
It's kind of hard to really look forward. Obviously, we got the next 3 games are great teams, so we really not looking for that. That's one of our goals, obviously, but at the end of the day, we're just trying to win the next upcoming game by game.
Is there any surprise to being in the position you guys are in right now? And when did it maybe go away, if we walk about and all that?
I don't think it was any surprise just by the way we started. We started really well, and we were, rolling and on a heater, I think. And just now it's like, take your time, be in a moment. Don't look forward or past no team. We're too close to the finish line, I think, to mess it up or to be looking for games and weeks and stuff like that. So really just stay in the moment and try to, take care of game by game.
Jeremy, the team this year is really rallied around strength in numbers. It's on your warm-up shirts. I'm curious, when did that motto kind of start getting thrown around within the team? And on top of that, when did everyone really start to buy into it and believe it to be true?
I definitely say maybe after the first 5-6 games, that was something, because it got to a point where everyone was scoring. We had we had maybe 8 out of the 12 guys, if they played, they scored. So it's just the fact that, we, teams that we didn't have a star or whatever, but everyone was scoring, and we had collective, 70, 80 points as a team. So it's like strength in numbers, and, we just want to be different. And I think that really helped us down the stretch. We can rotate guys in, and, our second group, let's say, can be starters anywhere else. Those are all high Division I players, and, great. They come in and bring basically a new starting lineup in that can compete with anybody. So it's just great to have those guys, and, we're in and out and rotating.
Your coach also said earlier this season that